Hello guys, my name is Diego Pacheco and this is another Kotlin video. So today I want to show you some small features in Kotlin. So we're going to see some specific functions like with, take, if, and let, and they are pretty interesting. So let's get started, right? So I made some simple POC, some coding here on my idea. So let's take a look on it, and we can first understand the code, and then we're gonna run this code. So what we have here is this. So let's start with, right? So why I use with in Kotlin? So in Kotlin, you use with when you basically want to use an object, right, or variable multiple times, right, and you want to call several functions from that object, for instance. So here I have a mutable list of numbers. It says the name of the variable is numbers, right? It is numbers, but it's actually a list of strings, right? So don't be fooled by my bad names. So here we do with numbers, right? And you can see here that idea says, well, this is a mutable list of strings, right? And then you can see here I'm doing first and last. So this is the same as saying numbers.first, number.last. And you can see here we have a scope here, right? So we have this inner function where we can type as much code as we want, and we can do several calls, and we don't need to type numbers dot all the time, right? So that's pretty useful, especially when you are writing down DSLs. I made another video about the DSLs previously if you want to take a look. But then here, after collecting the first and the last item, just printing then, right, using string EL in special language in Kotlin, right? Now let's look in a more interesting example, right? Let's take a look and take with and let, and also want to explain another thing in a Kotlin philosophy, which I think is pretty cool. So here I'm doing the special language here, and what I'm saying is like, okay, we're gonna print the word take if, right? And after that we're gonna call a function called display substring position. For that function we're gonna pass two strings, one called this is it, and the other one called it, right? And this thing will return something to me and will be printed right here. So if you take a look on the function, like I said, I receive two strings, right? Input and sub. And one interesting thing here, you can see that return an int question mark, right? And that's a cool thing about Kotlin, right? Because null in Kotlin by default is not allowed, right? So you need to explicitly say I am allowing null. Otherwise, Kotlin will not allow you to deal with null, right? So for instance, if we just erase here and we type null, we're gonna see that this works, right? But it works because I have this question mark here. As soon as I remove it, boom, it breaks, right? And if we put our mouse here, we can see null cannot be a known value type int, right? So we need to use this question mark, or some people call it like the Elvis operator, right? In order to say we accept nulls here. And this is pretty cool, because nulls are dangerous, null are a billion-dollar mistake, right? So we really want to avoid nulls, and we want to avoid to use the Elvis operator as much as possible, right? I just explicitly show you this to you guys, right? Now, right, let's take a look what's going on here, right? So input is a string with the value this is it. And then we are looking for the index of sub, and sub is it. So this piece of code here will return the integer number 8. But that's not happening yet, right? What happens is, before that happens, we are calling TakeIf. And TakeIf is like a filter function. It's saying, yes, I want to get the result of the previous computation if a predicate is true, right? In this case, we're going to have it, implicit variable, which going to have the value of the previous computation. So like input index of here will return 8, right? So 8 will be the value of it. So if it is bigger than 0, in this case it is, Elvis operator and then let. So what the hell this means? Well, Elvis operator here, you know, right? We are saying, well, this can either be null or not null. We don't know, right? Could be anything. Brace yourself. And let, it means, okay, grab that result for me, but not yet. There is this block of operation here, this inner function that we're gonna perform some coding there, and whatever happens there, get that result back. So this is interesting, right? So let's go again. So input index of it, gonna return 8. Take if 8 greater than 0, yes, then let, then you go here. Then you're gonna print the substring, this is it, is founded on, the substring it is founded on this is it, and the start position of it gonna be 8. And we're gonna return 42 because 42 is the answer of the universe and everything. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go Google 42, right, and have a towel. Then we gonna return that to result, right, and we're gonna return this result, and pretty much that's it. So let's run this code and see it working. Yes, so here, as you can see, it works exactly like I told you guys. So the substring it is founded on this is it. The start position is 8. Take if 42, and this print is for the if with block here, right, where we have first name and last name, and that's why I see first item 1, last item 3. So that's it, guys. You saw with, you saw take if, you saw let, you saw the Elvis operator, and I hope you guys like it and enjoy. See you next time. Take care. Cheers.